Okay, so we're still on Black Series because that's what you guys like. And I know you like other things, but primarily it's the Black Series. And we still have some Black Series figures to at least get reviewed, get recorded, and posted up on YouTube. Uh, so they're there. For how long, who knows, but at least they're there. Had a live stream. We just did a live stream. Sorry, guys, that my internet connection was completely the pits. Comes and goes, especially with now winter time, so it's a little bit of. So yeah. Anyways, somebody mentioned in the comments, I can't wait till you review this figure, and it was Brian, TK6287. From the Golden Gate Garrison, the 501. So if you were on the live stream and you caught the comment, you'll probably know who we're going to talk about. So get my trusty dusty remote here, and let's get into the review. Hey everybody, Papa Gord here, and yes, shout out to Brian. Let's do this. We're gonna shout out Brian, TK6287, and we're gonna shout out David, who is my awesome Java Throne customizer, who made me a Java Throne and sent it to me, which I absolutely adore. So this figure has just fairly recently been released up here in the Great White North, and came out Triple Force Friday down in the States. And Uncle Mike, being my man, my dude, had a couple of guys hook him up with this figure. So one was sent from David, one was sent from Brian. So it's I don't want to, so thank you to both you guys. So one went to Mike, and another one went to Mike, which was passed along to me, and it just makes the figure even more special. So I can say it was from two people. Well, from three people, really, because Uncle Mike was there as well. So, and that's Commander Fox in his lovely, lovely red shade of red. Awesome. Gotta love a figure, a trooper. You gotta love armor. Just yes. He's in great company now. Rumors are swirling. We've seen some box images of possibly Commander Bly. So it'll be another one. Fantastic. Still need like a Fives and an Echo, and we could go on forever. But I definitely love these figures. So you can hang out with this guy. I wish I had more hands. Or you could hang out with this guy. Or you could hang out with this guy. I gotta do it this way. Or you could hang out with this guy. So there's lots of friends for him now, and that is wicked. And yes, he's basically 98% 98% reuse. Just a little bit of tooling from Cody. If I can get him in my hands here a little bit more. Just really, it's really from like here, just above the visor up, is really the only solid difference. I mean, he's got his little his little antenna on the one side there. Well, you know what? Actually, looking at the back a little bit more, there is how he's kind of got that indent at the back there with his little knob. He's got the knob, but it's more filled in. But I mean, again, primarily a little bit of retooling, but where'd he go? Probably, yeah, we'll go here. So you've got the pauldron. Take the pauldron off, and that's where you're at, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, and you don't need to fix Fox at all. I love the look, the white hash marks on his helmet. Again, he's got his little antenna. He's got another little doohickey sticking out the side here. Slightly soft goods, so being that small, proceed with caution. Love the visor. Nice little subtle details on the top of the visor there, which is awesome. Love the pauldron art. Is great. They've dirtied him up, so again, he fits with any of these guys. Let's pull out Wolf. So again, they didn't just come off fresh off the assembly line, you know, like they've seen some stuff. He's got his kama. Didn't call it a skirt this time, so progress, people. Progress right there. But he's got his little Pringles container on the back. He's rocking 2 pistols, just like Rex and Wolf. So very plain, same guns. They're exactly the same guns, same color. Yeah, black, straight black, no extra paint or anything else on them. Again, complaint I do have is if he has 2 pistols, give him a trigger finger on his left so he doesn't look, he just looks weird. I hate, here, I'll put him down like right there, you know, so you got him holding it and he's got nothing in there. You got this side and he's got a trigger finger to fill that gap. So really, honestly, really my only complaint, well, on the figure in general, that's really my only complaint is I wish they'd give them a second trigger finger. Would be good. But you got, you know, his belt is free floating, and the range is what the range is. Like, it's, his pauldrons aren't exactly the softest material, but you have to, like, this side kind of does get up and out of the way a bit, so you can at least get it up a little higher. Mine at least kind of digs into his armor, so I have to kind of force it a little bit. And I want to be very careful. So, I mean, other than that, it's just standard, really just standard articulation. Got double jointed elbows, which only get him so far because of his elbow pad has that piece in there, and that runs into an issue with the upper bicep and the lower part of the forearm. But again, it's nothing we haven't seen before. Now, the other complaint I do have, and I'm going to be very careful with this. Let me pull out Cody, because Cody has his. Oh, you know what? And Cody, oh no, Cody's looks a little thicker. So, material-wise, this one's Cody's, straight jet black. The plastic is a little more on the firm side. Fox's is very soft. I still need to do a little bit of a heat treat to it and kind of see if I can bend it and hold it into better shape, but it's got a wash to it. So we'll hold up Fox. So you can kind of get that silvery shimmer, so it makes it look like it's a little bit more realistic opposed to just straight black. Now, like I was saying, the one issue I have, and honestly, yeah, it does look very, very close. I may start pulling some blasters off of some of these other figures, but it's how thin the plastic is where the trigger finger goes. It's very, very thin. I'm not as concerned with this one because the plastic is a lot more solid. It's firm. But with this one being so bendy, I am worried that this is going to tear. Now, Not to say that there aren't that I don't have an abundance of this weapon. I do, but if I were to ever resell, which I'm not, it might annoy me just a little bit. So I don't know. I'm assuming this isn't just mine. I would imagine it's just the whole run of them. I'll take another one. Yeah, even looking at some of these other ones, they are all very thin looking. So really, it's not really the figure's fault. It's the mold. So he comes with basically the clone trooper blaster. He has his 2 sidearm pistols, like so. Again, straight black, no little extra detailing. And then he comes with, we'll bring up his other buddy Gree. And he does come with basically the standard long blaster rifle. So plenty, I guess what we come to expect when we get, I guess, kind of like an officer. Mind you, we're going to another one. We go back to Cody, and Cody doesn't have little blaster pistols. Cody's still to my heart. He's my favorite one. He is definitely showing his age. His head is pretty wobbly. He's been loved. I bought him secondhand. So if they were ever to do an archive, I would love to see him. But I'd also love to see him get an update where you can take the helmet off. But Fox, he's another one. You can't take his helmet off. And then you get Gree, same thing, straight up, can't take his helmet off. So we get 2 out of the 5 guys. Bly's coming. I'm assuming Bly is going to be the exact same way. You're not going to be able to take his helmet off as well. So, you know what? It is what it is. Honestly, like I have these guys on the shelf with their helmets on. So, it's a nice feature. Again, I'm always worried about paint rub, and it's so hard to say, do I really want to have him posed holding his helmet? But having the helmet on him hides the detail. Like, that's a lot of nice detail on it. And then why are we even looking at Wolf? We reviewed Wolf. It may not have been the best review, but we already looked at Wolf. We're looking at Fox, another animal. So he's great. I dig him. He's nice and shiny. He's nice and dirty. He's red. Red's one of my favorite colors. It just worked. We match. The details are there. He's great. I'm glad they've added another one to the collection. I mean, it's just a rainbow of colors. So he easily, he's got somebody to go with. If I wanted to keep going in red, we can go like so. Got Generation 1. He's got loose leg too. Second version of the clone. Whatever. We got a couple of different versions of green. I know he doesn't. Okay, but I'm just saying the green. Yellow. One blue, but he can go. Whatever. We got stark white. I need this guy. But the white version, he just solid him. So it's obviously I like the mold quite a bit, because right there is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Right there, 13 clone troopers, commanders, lieutenants, whatever you want to call them, and bring them on. Bring them on. Like I said, the villains in almost anything G.I. Joe, they're more interesting because they like to be mysterious and hidden, so you don't know who they are. But Fox is awesome. I love him. Again, shout out to Brian and David. Thank you so much for getting him to Uncle Mike, And then again, huge thanks to Mike for sending him out my way to fill another spot on my shelf. I love him. I love having other figures that I haven't, again, it's a gift. It's personal, and it means a lot to me. So if I have friends over or family over and they're looking at my shelf and not breathing hard on it to knock anybody over, and when you get somebody like this is very visually interesting. This guy, maybe not so much, because he's white and people are used to just stark white stormtroopers, snow troopers, that type of thing. But you get somebody who's got a huge splash of color on him, different design on helmet, has a cama, this is awesome. So then I like to say, well, you know what? One or two or five of my subscribers sent this to me, and that means a lot to me. It means more to me than ones that I go out and buy for myself, and really makes me go, if something were to happen, I'd have to try to get in and rescue the figures that were gifts to me rather than my other ones first. So that's gonna do it. Again, thanks guys so much. I hope this was good enough for you. I want to do something. Again, you guys know what my feelings are on what that we talked about on the live stream, and we're not gonna dwell on that for now. I'm gonna keep putting these out until I can't, and then we'll go from there. So Papa Core is still around for now. We're not gonna go down without a fight, and I should throw a swear word or two in here, but I just kiss my ass. I don't know. That's it. That's as best as you're gonna get out of me. But anyways, guys, here we go. Commander Fox, GameStop /EB Games Canada exclusive. Has been out since Triple Force Friday in October in the States. A lot more recently up here in Canada. Again, another takes up a very prestigious spot on my shelf for now until I can branch it out and give these guys a little bit more breathing room. And that's gonna do it. So again, for now, please comment, share, like, see if more people want to subscribe, whatever. It does mean a lot to me. It does help out the channel for now. And I guess that'll be it. IG-11 probably will be the next one, since they've already taken the pictures of him. So that's gonna do it, guys. Have yourselves a great night. We'll see you later, eh?